Hello. Hey, good morning or afternoon. This is Wednesday afternoon, and we're going to talk about the power of changing your mindset to achieve your dreams. What if the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the way you think about yourself? If you could change that, what would that look like for your life? My name is Tammy. Hello, come on in. I am speaking from Idaho. I'm in my little office full of tons of books. I love reading. I've got tons of notes and literature all around me. I can't wait to share what I've been learning today and what's been going on. I missed my live this morning. I'm sorry. Life kind of happened in the middle of the night, and I got a very slow start. But here I am. I have to do this every day. I want to go live. I want to get to know you. I want to know what you are looking for. Personally, from myself, I love learning. I like collecting information. And what I do with that is been transforming my life. And I want that for you as well. I don't want you to feel stuck. And I don't want you to feel like this is all there is, that this is all that life's got. I want more for you. I want you to believe that for yourself. And so I show up every day to do a live. I have my TikTok family here. I have my YouTube family here. And I'm just so excited to get started talking about the power of changing your mind, changing your mindset. Today, I'm using my success. Oh, I didn't change my camera. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can do that real quick. There we go. All right. So now you can read my John C. Maxwell book. And he had 7 steps to success. And I want to read the first one to you. It's about making a commitment to grow daily. Boom. That's me. I've made that commitment. And this is me showing up at daily. And one of the greatest mistakes people make is that they have the wrong focus. Success doesn't come from acquiring or achieving or advancing. It comes only as the result of growing. Ooh, good stuff. If you make it your goal to grow a little every day, it won't be long before you begin to see positive results in your life. As the poet Robert Browning said, why stay on earth except to grow? Mm. As you know, if you followed me before, I am reading through the Bible. I am now in the Gospels. I've been reading every single day. And all right, I'm confession. I've missed 3 days, but I decided to pick up right where I left off. So here we are. We're on October 16, and I have been reading through the Bible every single day, and I have been noticing a change. Did you know that there was actually a study done on people who read the Word have an a profound effect on their life, but it has to be something. It can't be casual. It can't be, oh, I pick it up, once a week or whatever, right? It has to be a commitment to reading and to engaging with it. And it actually is transforming me. And so when I bring up these ideas, bring up these words that I believe everyone has the opportunity to change, to grow, to reach their dreams and goals and make them come true. I believe that statement. How can I believe that? Because I did it, because it happened. And I made a post earlier today about limiting beliefs and that concept of something's holding you back. And I've always struggled with that word, limiting beliefs. Okay, it's 2 words. That concept of limiting beliefs. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Have you ever heard that catchphrase, right? You hear it a lot in business. There's something holding you back from success. Ooh, and it's your limiting beliefs. And, you sit back and you think, what could possibly, I don't know. I don't have any limiting beliefs because they're your beliefs. If you thought they were limiting you, you wouldn't believe it. You would be like, why would I choose to believe something that's hurting me or holding me back? Or I can't live the life that I thought I was going to live, and I'm choosing to believe that? Like, to me, that made no sense. So I've always struggled with that idea of limiting beliefs. And this is what I discovered, like just recently. It's when I heard an alternative idea, the alternative belief. That's when I knew I had a limiting belief. Because if I didn't know there was another way to do something or that I could achieve that, I don't know any better. I just have a belief, limiting or whatever. It's just my thought. It's just my feelings about something, right? So what I came to discover is, and actually one of them, I mean, I've had several, but one of them had to do with going live. And I had a limiting belief about going live, and I never knew it until I was confronted with the alternative idea. Going live is fun. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Going live is easy. Going live is fun. Never in a million years, because I thought going live was scary. I thought going live was nerve wracking. It was, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it, right? Of course, things are hard when you don't know how. But what if you got that skill? What if you learned how to do that? Then that kind of takes all the fear away and the anxiety, right? It takes that away from you. And when I heard someone else say, I like this. I like getting to know my people here, right? Thank you, friends, for hanging with me. I I find that fascinating, and it came up against the belief that I had and what someone else thought was true. They both can't be true. So I had to let go of that idea, and I practiced and I learned how to do that. And now I show up every day because I want to be living proof to my customers, to people that are looking to make extra income. And I promote done for you digital products. And I show up every day proving you can do it, that it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be scary. You can overcome those limiting beliefs that you think is true. And so today we're going to talk about challenging your thoughts. Can you question those thoughts that pop into your head? Are those beliefs really true? And it all comes down to just asking, is it true? You don't, you can't control every thought that pops into your head. Many thoughts just pop into your head and they leave, right? That's just how our minds work. We're going 100 million miles an hour in your head. You can't control every single thing that comes across. But when that thought takes hold and you think on it and you dwell on it, maybe even meditate on it, you're giving it strength. You're giving it grounds. It's taking root. And that's when it becomes a belief. Have you ever thought of it that way? I love this mindset training stuff. It just gets me so excited. I get so worked up about sharing the possibility, the opportunity to be different, to change your life. When you're feeling stuck, that this is how life is. Oh well, I'll always be in debt. I'll always be sick. My kids are this, my spouse is that, right? You start dwelling on those things and then they start becoming beliefs. What if you could break that pattern and believe something different and make something new happen, all because you changed your mind about it? So, one of the verses that I came across as I was preparing for this live today Romans 12:2. Now, I like to read from the New Living Translation. One, it just opens up the word to me. So that's my preferred Bible at the moment. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Hello? This is what we're talking about. It's possible. If you don't have that relationship with Christ, I don't know if it's possible. I think you might be able to make some new habits. I think you might be able to redirect your activities and your mind shifts and the books you're reading and the people you're hanging out with. But to have real transformative change is only possible through Christ. So I'm going to put that out there. This is where I'm coming from. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. And don't think you are better than you really are. Be honest with the evaluation of yourselves, measuring yourself by the faith God has given us. Guys, when I think about how I started digital marketing 4 months ago, I was excited about learning something new. I mean, that's just my middle name. I love learning. I love education. And when I bought the investment, I bought the package on how to learn how to do digital marketing. I wanted it all. I wanted it all now, not even realizing that the transformation that would happen in 4 months was going to be this powerful. So powerful. I have joined some incredible like-minded people. I have I found six-figure earners, millionaire people who have done the transformative work and have become successful because of things that they've learned, right? Your bank account is literally a reflection of the skills that you have. If you were a six-figure earner, you owned your own business and you were making six figures, you've got something. You've got skills. You've got people who believe in you. You're helping clients. You are showing value to your customers. And if you don't, then you're missing something. You're missing something that you have to offer that your customers want. You need to develop that new skill. Is it communication? Is it mindset? Is it the actual ability of how to do something? So I came to digital marketing just 4 months ago. And yes, I had to learn how to promote products on TikTok. I came to TikTok brand new, didn't know anybody, and I made sure that my contact list didn't get into the TikTok algorithms. I wanted to start fresh from scratch. And I did that just 4 months ago. And the growth that I've seen, learning how to make content, create the content, edit the content, all of those were skills I had to develop. And then learning how to go live. That was a learning curve. I had to figure that out, what buttons to hit. And oh, hi, friend. Hey, time to flourish. Great to see you. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. That is fabulous. See, when I join with like-minded people, business-minded people who love promoting digital products through legacy builders, we have an incredible opportunity to rub shoulders with other six-figure earners and millionaire earners who encourage you and support you and want you to do well. And that's out of the goodness out of their heart that they want to put that for you, that they are willing to encourage you because she doesn't make a dime off of me and I don't earn off of her, but we're here to encourage each other and to spur each other on to good works, to making something significant. That's powerful. And that's why I love teaching about mindset training. Because if you want that, well, here I go. It's always behind me. This is me, nevertoolateincome.com. And you want to know more about the mindset training I'm getting and how to run a business online 2 hours a day using your cell phone and social media, I want you to put your email in here, nevertoolateincome.com. And if you want to know more about me, you can find me here. Subscribe to me. I have a YouTube channel and you can watch my other videos. Hey, girlfriend, you know exactly. We have the best community. So if you want to know more and to see what all the program has to offer, just put your email in and get more information, and you'll get an email from me and you can, you know, find out more. I'd love to connect with you also. It'll be an email from me. You can write me and we can chat more about mindset training. I love this stuff. So, I'm talking about limiting beliefs. And really, think about it this way: if the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the way you think, you can change that, right? So, I want to share with you the importance of daily growth and how you can grow every single day, right? And here's one of the things I learned about myself recently, right? It's I of course I want to make money. Of course I want to get out of debt. I don't know how many videos I've made on this. I have a ton of mortgage debt. And by the time I'm done paying for this house, I'll be 86. 60 years of my life will be paid into mortgage debt, and I'm done. So, this is my mission, to get out of debt, helping other people get out of debt. But how do you do that if you don't think it's possible? How do you do that if you just don't believe it? I've had 7 businesses. And how do you believe in yourself again to start? To start again? That's tough. But if you could follow what six-figure earners are doing, millionaire earners are doing step by step, and have them speak into your life and give you encouragement and cheer you on for that first time you made your first post, and that first time that you made your own website, right? Getting your own domain name. You may have never done that before. People are excited for you. You're making a step towards reaching your goals. That's exciting and you should be proud of yourself, right? So when we're talking about success, what does that look like, right? Having six-figure income, having $1 million in your bank account, sure. But it's the growth. How did you do it? And that's why I like coming on live every day, because I want to help someone else see the possibility. There's an opportunity for you to make an extra income, to replace an income. Guys, time's short. I'm an old Gen X, and I've got my aging father on one end, and I've got my 4-year-old grandbaby on the other end, and I want as much time with them as possible. And I don't want to have to keep worrying about my bank account when I want to make that flight out of state to go see my kids or my dad. I don't want to have to worry about my bank account when I want to do something great with my grandbaby. I mean, getting out of debt's one thing, guys. It's $150,000 in interest in the next 28 years. I'd rather pay that to myself. I want to be the bank. I want to be getting interest on something like that. What are your goals? They're valuable. They're worth fighting for. But if you just don't believe it's possible, that's me. right? That's why I say I can be your hope dealer. I'm your cheerleader. I'm your number one fan. I can be your cheerleader to help you achieve that. The 7 businesses I've had, I feel like have led me up to this point because it opened my eyes to what this program has to offer compared to what I used to do. Guys, I was a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy went into running these other businesses. And now I found a business that I can do in 2 hours a day and make an income using social media. It's free. There's no monthly fees. I'm using social media the right way to make an income. I don't have to pay. I have the world at my feet because I'm doing social media and it's always searchable. It's always out there working for me. My other businesses were not like that. I had to be the person in front of the customer, explaining things, showing things. Right now, I have automated systems working for me 24 hours a day. That's why I can have a 2-hour workday. If you've tried other businesses, I want you to look into Legacy Builders, digital marketing, and see the difference. There's a huge difference. 100% profit? I didn't get 100% profit in my MLMs. And that had fees. I had to pay every single month for the privilege of calling myself a business. I have a business that there is no monthly fee. It's a one-time investment. And the training is all you'll ever need. You do it at your own pace. It's your business. Go fast, go slow, whatever. It's up to you to make this business work, but everything's provided for you. The mentoring, the coaching, the mindset work is all available for free. It's included in the course. All right. I want to talk about how you can transform your mind, okay, by the renewing of your thoughts. It's the books you're reading, it's the people you're hanging out with. And don't let me throw you off. When I say it's the books you're reading, my husband doesn't read, and he's got to be the smartest man I know. He is a visual learner, he's an auditory learner, and he spends so much time investigating and researching and listening to experts. I'm a print learner. Any print learners out there? Like, books are just your language. You love reading. And I get more from reading it on the page. Like, it just sits, gets deep into my brain. And that's where I get that changing, that transformation. And for him, it's for this auditory. He's learned auditory learning is his modality. So when I say it's the books you read, realize, I'm okay with audiobooks. I'm okay with YouTube learning. But it's also the people you're hanging around. If your broke friends are saying, don't try that business, it's not going to work, tell me what their bank account looks like. Why would you take advice from that? So in Legacy Builders, there's 6-figure earners that are doing coaching and helping you succeed. And they're independent business owners. This is not an MLM where the people above you are cheering you on because they're going to make a commission off of you. That's not how it works. You have a one-time purchase. Here, I'll show you. So I started with Legacy Builders. And Legacy Builders, yeah, I spelled that right. Legacy Builders, ooh, my E's are not working today. Legacy Builders was $900. There is a program called Digital Mastery, and there's a program called the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint for $300. And then there's a launch pad for $100. Now, why did I pick Legacy Builders? Because I wanted all the information and I wanted it all right now. And I got that for a one-time cost. And do you realize there's payment plans available? So if you joined Legacy Builders, and you could do a payment plan, you could do any of them on a payment plan one time. And then there's a $29 website fee. And that website fee corresponds to whichever program you purchase one time. That website correlates. So say you got the launch pad and in 30 days you've made your money back, you've made money, and now you want to upgrade in 30 days, you can just do the difference. But you have to pay that $29 again because that $29 corresponds to the program you bought. So one of the reasons I chose Legacy Builders is because now I have 4 done for you digital products. And my customers can choose whatever fits their needs. I wanted to have that ability to have 4 income streams right away because I don't know what my customer needs. I don't know what they're looking for. Maybe you have a business, but you don't know how to market it on social media like everybody else does, and you want that education. Choose the program that would work for you. Maybe you have a product, you have an amazing digital product you want to bring to market. This Legacy Builders will help you know the email funnels, know how to have the landing pages, how to set all of that up and promote your digital product. That's in Legacy Builders. What if you just want to grow your skills for your own business? Or your boss, right? Your boss says, I'm looking for a social media expert. Anybody out there? And you pick what you want and say, hey, boss, I've gotten the education I need to help you on Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn, all the platforms. You can learn how to market on those platforms. And you can say, okay, boss, I'll be your social media expert. Can I have a raise? Right? So whatever your needs are, there's a program that will fit that. And then for $12, you need your domain name. So I chose nevertoolateincome.com. You pick that. Think of something that's easy to remember and easy to spell. That's really helpful to your customers. And then $12 for your professional email. And that's really important. Don't want to leave that out because having those free emails, they tend to go into the spam folders. So to help your business do the best it can, get a domain name and pay for the professional email that goes with the domain name. And these are annual costs. These aren't monthly. $12 annual cost just for that, right? So see how under $1,000 for the price of a cell phone, you can have lifetime learning. The course is never ending. How many courses have you ever signed up for? How many courses have you tried and they're 8 weeks, 12 weeks, right? And you're done. There's no community support. There's no growing information. The program I'm in, every single week, there's new trainings added to the program. It's no additional cost. That's what I mean. It's lifelong learning, and you can earn while you learn. Setting up your systems might take you a day or 2 or a week. It took me a little while, but I wanted to know. I wanted to do it myself. And then I got TikTok training before I launched my TikTok page. So, yeah, I did not start here. It took me 2 weeks before I said, okay, I'm willing to call it. I'm joining the world of TikTok. I've never been here before. Oh, thank you, friends. Hey, Anna, how are you doing? Wonderful to see you. Thank you for all that. I appreciate you, friend. So, we're talking about mindset and what a difference it can make to your business, to you personally, right? These are things I have changed my mind about over time. And I say this because I want you to feel comfortable in jumping in, doing something new, because your dreams are so valuable. Your goals for your family, like maybe you want to add on to your house. Do you need a mother-in-law's quarters? Like, what is it that's so big that you don't know how you're going to pay for it, how you're going to manage it? Because you don't want more debt. We don't want debt. That's my goal, to be debt free, mortgage free in 3 years. That's my big goal. It's really big for me, but I'm believing in it because I'm learning the skills, right? To be a six-figure income earner, I have to be a good problem solver. I can't keep doing the things I used to do and think things are going to change. No, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. Friends, I had big revelations this morning about what I have inside me that are limiting beliefs that I have to let go. And how did I know they were limiting beliefs? Because I was introduced to another idea, another possibility. When my mentor says she's going live every single day and doesn't miss a day, it doesn't matter where she is. I thought, oh, you've got to be kidding me. That sounds like so much work. That sounds so nerve-wracking. How do I set everything up? Do I got to carry my light? Do I need my stands? Like, my head is hurting trying to work out all these details. And when she says it's possible, hey, Corrine, how are you, friend? Thank you. I love all the support from my team members. Well, they're not my team, my community, like-minded business owners here to support each other. And that's why I love talking about mindset. You need to rub elbows with people who are going somewhere or who have achieved what it is you're looking to achieve. I love following these people that make six figures in our community because it shows me it's possible. But I also want to know what it is that they're doing that I have never done before. So when my mentor says she goes live every day and it doesn't matter where she is, that planted a seed in me that said, oh, can I do that? She's doing it and she's making six figures, now 1 million, now 2 million. What is she doing? And I had to believe that that's possible. Now here's her other clue. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I didn't take my light, I didn't take my phone stand. Guys, when I was in Hawaii, any of you seen those videos? Go to my YouTube and you can watch my Hawaii videos that I'm doing, number one, at like 4:30 and 5 a.m. Something I said I would never be able to do. Boom, doing it. That's mindset change. That's powerful. Oh gosh, that's dang rooster. Those roosters got me up and got me motivated. I wanted to get up before the family got up and do my lives without disturbing the routine of the family. So, and this was interesting. I think it was a God thing. I'm not 100% sure because, guys, I like to sleep. So I never thought I would be up at 4:30 getting myself semi together and going live. I never thought I could do that. And then I'd wake up in Hawaii and go, well, I'm not tired. I think I'm going to do it. All you can do is try. Let's experiment with this and see what happens, right? And then I go live in an airport. I never, ever thought that was possible. Now, I'm not saying these are things you have to do to have a successful business. I'm just saying, what are you willing to let go of? What are those fears, those ideas, those thoughts you have that say, I can't. Those are limiting beliefs when you've seen somebody else who has and has said it's okay and it's not hard. That's when my mind changed and said, well, I'm going to try it too, guys. So I'm in the Oakland airport. We found a corridor that was fairly quiet. It was between the two terminals, if you've ever been there. And I've got my computer set up because I've never been live in front of my husband before. He's sitting on the bench. You can't see him, he's off camera. And I've got these people walking behind me. Okay, so the good news is it's California. Nobody gives a rip. So I had that in my favor. But I did something that I never thought I could do. And now I know I can. And so if I have grown this much in 4 months, where am I going by the end of the year? What kind of person, what new things will I be able to do by the new year or a year from now? I started June 1st, TikTok June 15th. Where will I be in a year as I keep growing these skills and changing my mindset about what's possible? That's why I show up every day, because I want to speak to you who don't believe it's possible, who think it's too intimidating. And that's probably because you've never done it before. So, yeah, it's going to feel hard. It's going to feel awkward. And you've never done it before. So let's move on and say we're going to try. Everybody starts from the beginning. And then you have to build and build and build and grow on that. So we were talking about limiting beliefs, and I'm going to share this information. It came from a book. Loving What Is. Have you ever heard of Loving What Is? Loving What Is from Byron Katie. And I was introduced to this book a couple years ago. And I had a really hard time with this book. Really hard time. But now every time I think about mindset and how sometimes our thoughts aren't truth, our beliefs aren't right, I always think of this book. And so she introduces this concept of the work, and it's about questioning your thoughts. Are you having problems or issues or whatever it is, right? So I plugged in this idea I had that going live is hard. I believe going live is hard. And so she introduces this idea. Ask yourself, is that true? Is going live hard? Is that true? Yes or no? If you say yes, her question is, can you absolutely know that that's true? And where she's leading you is to question your beliefs. Have you ever heard this idea? That general 99.9% of the time, the answer is going to be no. I can't know for 100% certainty that that's true. So that leaves the door open to, what can we change about this? What can we identify about you that you are projecting into this idea that you think, whatever it is, right? Like she loves to use this question about, I believe Paul is lying to me, right? So that's her scenario. And how do you know that's true? Can you absolutely know that that's true, right? And it plants this seed of doubt in your head. And then the next question is, well, how do you react when you believe that thought? Well, boom, right? How do you react with the thought going live is hard? Can't do it. It's a down energy. It's a stumbling block to you. You're stuck. You can't progress. When you know that six-figure earners and million-dollar earners are going live every day and you've just told yourself it's too hard. This is a thought pattern, right? So thoughts come and go all the time. You really can't control those thoughts that just pop into your head all the time. But if you let it sit there, and if you let it marinate and you start maybe meditating on it and all these things, it starts becoming a belief. And these are things we want to decide, are they true? And if they're not true, how do we let them go? Okay. So her last question, who would you be without that thought? Ooh. If you believed you could do something that you thought was impossible, how does that feel instead? Versus how are you feeling with that thought? So, yeah, Karina, have you ever seen that book? Loving What Is? It's hard. I thought it was a hard read, but I keep coming back to it because it really helps me um, reevaluate what I thought about something. And you can use it in all kinds of scenarios, right? Relationships or money or whatever, right? It just helps. It's just another way of looking at things. Yeah, look that up. So Byron Katie, Katie, is a female. I have to look it up every time because number one, I can't remember the name of the book, Loving What Is, and then her name is Byron Katie, and how I always find her by looking up the work. So she calls these questions and how to flip it. I almost wonder if that's where Laura St. John got her idea about flipping your thoughts. Might have come from Byron Katie. I don't know. Right. So yeah, look that up and see if it fits into your philosophy on mindset. That'd be interesting for me to hear your point of view of her book. So we just want to really figure out, how do we know that we know? Because if I'm an example of where I've come from in 4 months, I want to make that very clear for you and encourage you that that's something you can do as well, right? If you want to make extra income, if you want to make a difference for your family, if you want to prove to your kids that it's never too late to be the right person, the better person, the changed person, you can do that with digital marketing and the mentorship you can get and the training you can get. I love a lot of things about digital marketing, right? 100% profit, 2-hour work days, no fees, rejection free business, done for you products. Like there's a billion things I love, but I really enjoy the learning, the mindset training. And that's why I keep showing up for you and encouraging you to look at it this way, that these things are possible. All right, so my time's running up, and I appreciate you for all the hearts and all the love. You're the best. Thank you, friend. So visit nevertoolateincome.com, put your email in, and get the information about the products I've shared today and all the different levels that are available. And thank you. You can subscribe. I'd love for my YouTube channel to comment on this video. Let me know if there was something that you learned or what you need more information on, or if you need the link. Again, nevertoolateincome.com. All right. Thank you, friend. And I will see you tomorrow. I have great expectations that I can be here Thursday at 8 a.m. to see you again. So I appreciate you all hanging with me this afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow. So have a great day. And thank you, friends. You guys have always been amazing. I appreciate the thumbs up and for the follows. You guys are always a blessing to me. Have a beautiful Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow.